Hi teachers, Teacher Krista here, and I had some time this morning and I figured I would make a short video for you. Really simple, I was just feeling motivated. I had to think quick today. I had a new lesson that I haven't taught before. I've heard about this lesson, but I hadn't encountered it yet, and I had flashcards for it, so I was prepared that way. But there was a slide in here that was talking about, this was a level 3, what was this? Oh, sorry, a level 4 Unit 8. Level 4 Unit 8. And it's talking about places like how we live, like homes, apartments, houses, and then the different rooms that are in your home. So most of the lesson is about that, but there's one slide in there that introduces the concept of next to, in between, above, below, words like that. So trying to introduce how you would describe, where's your bedroom in your home. So anyways, so the slide they use on there has a box and a ball. I didn't have either of those things quickly available in my station on my desk. So this is what I did have, and this is what I've used, and this is how to do it. So I had my whiteboard sitting next to me, Yeah, I use this with every class. So I took my whiteboard, and I also had a cup, because I use it to practice, drinking. I forget what lessons, what units those are for, but I've used this a couple times, so I always have this. And Legos. I use these for various lessons too, and I usually have like 3 different sizes. You can stack them, but look, I've got small, medium, large. You can use that for other lessons. So anyway, so I started with just one Lego, and I introduced the concept of inside. So I showed the cup, and I put the Lego inside the cup like that and showed inside. And I said, is the Lego inside or outside? Just to kind of see how she did. And she actually understood it, so I didn't have to actually say the word anymore. So then I did this. I said, well, where is the Lego? And she got it. She said, the Lego is next to the cup. So we didn't need to do the ball and the box that was on the slide. She understood that this basically meant the same thing. I'm still teaching her the same concept, even if it wasn't exactly what was on the slide. The basics are to get the terminology down to see if they understood that. So we just played around with this. Then there was another slide that taught in between, and I was like, oh man, how am I going to do that? Well, I have multiple Legos, so I just did this, and instead of asking where the Lego is, I said, where is the cup? And she said, the cup is between the Legos. So she got it. She just, these kids are smart. So anyways, that was just my quick tip for the day of how I thought quick and used what was available within reach. My whiteboard, some Legos, and a disposable cup. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, I did have other things I could have grabbed, I guess. I've got, I keep this mason jar around because, well, there's a lesson with J, jar. I used it yesterday. So, but I could have done that. I could have put something in there. Maybe, where is the pen? The pen is inside the jar. I don't know, something like that. So, just use what you've got. Try to make it work. I try not to have too many props available to me, but I do have a few things within reach, and I try to make what I do have work because I don't have tons of drawers of bins. I mean, I have a big station here, but it's mostly my craft stuff, so I don't really have a whole lot of room to store a bunch of just random toys to go with all the millions of lessons that are available out there. So anyways, that's my quick tip for the day. Oh yeah, and for my reward, this was kind of on the fly too. I had this little pond reward, and I think I had it originally made this for like a level 2 little girl. Really simple. We just did frogs, and every time she did a good job, I gave her a frog to put on a lily pad. So, but I had a regular today that I was like, oh no, she's already seen a couple of the other ones that I had ready, so I had to quickly make something new. Well, I had these bugs these are all in the files on the Props and Videos VIP kid group. So I got these, and what I did was I took 5 of them and I used my dry erase marker and I drew a star on the back. They're laminated, so I can remove that if I want. And then I placed them up here. I made sure that I had all my frogs here. You know, some of the frogs have stars on them too. And I put all my frogs on the lily pads, and I put my bugs kind of flying in the air, and then I made numbers. So it's a find a star, but, you know, using the actual, like, pieces to do it. Easy peasy, and she loved it. So that's what we did. And then I would hold it up to the camera and say, pick a number, and she'd say 4. So I would say, woo, bumblebee, and then you get a star. So yeah, so we did that. And that's kind of how I do my rewards. I do them in conjunction with the built-in star system. So they find a star here, they get a star on the board. Easy peasy. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for you today. So happy teaching. Bye-bye.